Hello everyone, in this video we're going to see the solution to the Codeforces problem A split it of round 706 division 2. Okay, so Kawashiro Nitori is a girl who loves competitive programming. This is one line which is not going to help you solve the problem, and neither is the next line. But anyways, given a string s and a parameter k, we need to check if there exist k plus 1 non-empty strings. Okay, non-empty strings a1, a2 all the way till ak plus 1 such that S is A1 plus A2 up till AK plus AK plus 1 plus reverse of AK plus reverse of AK minus 1 plus all the way till reverse of A1. Here plus represents concatenation, and meaning that A1 and then A2 and then that is the formation of the string. R of X, like I already said, is reverse of string X, and example ABCD is DCBA. Okay, and R of AK plus 1 is intentionally skipped. Okay, this is something which is going to help you solve the problem. So we have A1, we have A2, we have AK, then we have AK plus 1 alone, then we have reverse of AK minus 1 till reverse of A of 1. Okay, and that's it, that's pretty much the question. Let's look at one example, one test case. So we have 5, 1, I have 5 and 1, then QW, QW, Okay, so K is 1. First, let's understand something. Before I go into the test case, let's understand something. Okay, what I'm given is, I'm given basically A1, A2, AK, then AK plus 1, then reverse of AK, and all the way till reverse of A of 1. That means that basically what I have to do is I have to find K strings on the left, then one string in the middle, which is AK plus 1, and then K strings in the right. And these strings on the right should be the reverse of the strings on the left, right? So this is kind of like a palindrome, right? But it's not exactly a palindrome. So let's see with the test case. Okay, so we have 5, 1, and then we have Q, right? So K is 1, meaning I want one string on the left, one string in the middle, and one string in the right. Okay, let's see what the answer they've given. They've given that A1 is equal to QW and A2 is equal to Q. Now the answer that they have given will kind of confuse you. So I'm going to tell you about a different approach. So what if I say Q as A1 and then reverse of Q is Q itself, right? And then I have WQW, which is my string in the middle, right? So what I did is I divided it like this: Q, WQW, Q, right? Works. So I have K strings in the left, which is one string. I have one string in the middle, which is AK plus 1, and I have reverse of the string in the left, which is Q, because reverse of each alphabet is that alphabet itself. Reverse of any character is that character itself. So this is the approach that you're going to use basically. So what I'm trying to tell you, let's look at another example. Suppose 4, 1, and then I have A, B, C, A, right? So K is 1, I want one string on the left, A, one string on the right, A, which is the reverse of A, and then divide it like this. I have A, B, C, A, where B, C is my string in the middle, my A of K plus 1. Now let's look at another example. 5 is equal to n is equal to 5, and I have A, B, C, B, A, right? So again K is 1, I want one string, I can divide it like this, right? And suppose K is 2, same question, K is 2. Now how can I divide it? I have A, then I have B, I can divide it like this. Okay, so A on the left and then it's reverse, B on the left then it's reverse, and one string C in the middle. So what I'm trying to say is I'm going from the left on the string. So whatever my string is, what I'm doing is I'm going from the left, okay? Then I'm counting. I'm seeing if the character on its extreme side, like we check in palindrome, I'm checking if the character on its opposite end is equal to S or not. So here we have A, here also we have A, so I increase my count. Count is 1. Then here I have B, here also I have B, so I increase the count. Count is equal to 2. And I do this till I have characters on the other end, right? So K is equal to 2 and my count is equal to 2. And if my K is less than equal to count, then I can divide, right? Quite simple, because K is less than my count, so I can definitely use those characters, and whatever is in the middle, I can put that as the string in the middle. So let's take a bigger example, right? So suppose I take something as 8 and then K as something like 2. Suppose I have A, B, C, D, E, and F, G, H, and then again D, C, B, A. So what I'm doing is I'm counting. Here A, count plus plus, count equal to 1. B, matches, count is equal to 2. C, matches, count is equal to 3. D, matches here, count is equal to 4. E does not match to S, but count equal to 4 and my K is equal to 2. So K is less than count, right? So quite simple, I can do this. How? I'll just say A1 is equal to this, A2 is equal to this. So I have two strings in the left, reverse of those two strings in the right. Whatever is left is my string in the middle. Quite simple, whatever is left is my string in the middle. So that's the only thing I have to do. I have to count the number of characters which are matching on the opposite ends, and then if K is less than equal to count, then my answer works. Okay, so answer is yes. However, there is one catch, and that is there in the test case itself. Okay, so that is, just check here. So we have 6 3 and then A. So I have 6 and 3, then I have A, right? So what is count? Count is A matches, count is 3, K is also 3. So the answer should be yes, but it's not. Why? So I'll divide it like this, A, right? So these are my K strings in the left, these are my K strings in the right, but there's nothing in the middle. And like it said, there cannot be any non-empty strings. These have to be non-empty strings, there cannot be any empty strings. So, but this problem is not going to happen when n is odd, because if n is odd, there is going to be something in the middle, right? But if n is even, we may have a chance that we do not have anything left in the middle. So for that, we're going to have to write some extra line of code, which I'll just show you. So I'll just go to my submission which got accepted. So first thing first, I did if K is equal to 0, answer is straight up yes. I didn't go into that, but that is pretty much understandable. If K is equal to 0, then the whole string is there itself in the middle, nothing on the left, nothing on the right, right? So if K is equal to 0, straight up your answer is yes, okay? Then count equal to 0, I'm counting the number of characters which match on the opposite ends. Then if it is even, then K has to be less than equal to count, and then K has to be less than its half, right? And then answer is yes, otherwise answer is no. If it is odd, then quite simply, if K is less than equal to count, then your answer is yes, whatever is left in the middle will be the middle string, and if it's not, then the answer is no. So that's it for this question. I'll give a link to the code in the description. If you have any doubts, just ask, I'll be sure to answer in the comments. Thank you.